Hey y'all, what's up? Future osteopath here. Uh, Tonight is a video I never thought I would make. This is insane. So there is a male massage therapist that has been arrested in Charlotte, North Carolina, and the worst part is I know who he is. Now all of this is on public record, so I'm not spreading any um, rumors or anything. This is the facts I've actually got some articles on here up on my laptop that I'm going to read off of. So this is all public domain basically. But it's like I can believe it, but I can't. It's so insane to me because the first person I heard this from was my father. Actually, like he saw it on the news somewhere. Like I don't know where exactly. It might have been his local radio station or something, but yeah. And then we were talking about at work, or not at work, but in our work group chat. And then one of my coworkers texted me and they were like, dude, it's Gerard. I was like, it had to be him, huh? The fucking guy that used to be a teacher's assistant at our massage school. So it's unbelievable. I am not going to give away the name of our massage school because I went to the best massage school ever, and I will not tarnish their name. This is has nothing to do with them. It's not their fault. Um, he just happened to be there, and we know who he is. So I'm just gonna start with reading this article. This is from WBTV.com. It's a local news station in Charlotte. Massage therapist accused of secretly filming client at Charlotte Spa. A massage therapist allegedly recorded a woman as she undressed at a spa in Charlotte this week. An affidavit said the recording was taken on Monday, September 22nd at Silent Moment Spa on Park Road. The affidavit said that the massage therapist, 40-year-old Gerard Dequan Crawford, told the woman to undress and put her clothes in a corner before the session started, which is what we do, right? We tell you, undress to your comfort level, get under the sheet, we'll get started. She then got her massage and went back to the room where she undressed. I think they kind of butchered that part. You stay in the same room. When she went to put her clothes back on, the affidavit said she noticed a flashing light and a cell phone. Immediately after seeing the phone, the woman airdropped 2 videos to her phone, left the spa, and called police. According to the affidavit, that's a weird word. I'm just gonna say the victim. That's a silly word. The lady who was a victim. The 2 videos showed Crawford adjusting the phone camera to record the area where the woman undressed, and then later without her clothes on. Oh, so she. See, I haven't read all this yet. I just know that he recorded someone undressing, so all these little details are new to me. So this lady knew what she was doing in terms of her rights. She figured this out quick. Um, so the victim went on to say that Gerard Crawford was interviewed by the police, and during that interview, he admitted to setting the phone up to record the woman undressing and said it was a bad decision and he was wrong for it. Bad decision, huh? Crawford also reportedly told police that he had worked at 3 other spas, one of which he was fired because women alleged, I think there's a spelling error here or something. Um, okay, women alleged that he touched them inappropriately. He claimed the other two firings were not sexually related. He reportedly had worked at Silent Moment Spa since March 2024. Following the interview, Crawford was arrested and charged with felony secret peeping. Yes, that is a felony if you are recording people uh, undressing or naked or something. Records showed that he was released from the Mecklenburg County Jail after he posted a $10,000 bond. Can only help but wonder if he's going to show up to court or not. So take a look here. That's him. That was a teacher assistant at my school, unfortunately. And it sucks because Gerard was a pretty cool guy. He was really good on the business end of things and giving us advice and all that. But, when you can't keep it in your pants when you're around the opposite sex, you should really not be a fucking massage therapist. Um, just unbelievable. Um, I've got a second article up here that's got some different details and some additional details. So let's jump into that real quick, too, before we get too deep into my ramblings and thoughts. All right, so here, after completing the massage, the victim returned to the room to get dressed when she noticed a flashing light from a cell phone positioned next to a black backpack. So, yeah, I think that's usually how people try to do that trick. Like they'll kind of bundle it up with some stuff so it's not as noticeable. But man, he was an idiot to use something with a flashing light. Pretty sure there's stuff that doesn't do that. So he was just asking to be caught. Um, the victim immediately grabbed the phone and used AirDrop to transfer two videos to her own device. Okay, leaving the business of calling the police. So that's the other article failed to explain that. So she took his phone and yeah, like she transferred the videos. Yeah. The first video shows Crawford setting up the phone, while the second shows him adjusting the device to capture the corner where he had instructed the victim to undress. Police said the victim states, or the affidavit states the victim appears in the video in her underwear with her breasts exposed. Yeah, most people usually keep their underwear on when they get massages because, like, a lot of times we work glutes through the sheets, anyways. Um, or over top of the sheet. But yeah, almost everyone takes their bra off because it's kind of hard to work on your back when you got that big giant strap across it. So, yeah. Crawford was arrested and transported to the law enforcement center where he was interviewed with detectives. And yeah, it was a bad decision, was wrong. Police say Crawford provided the passcode to his phone and both videos were recovered. The device will be analyzed by CMPD's cybercrimes units. Crawford told detectives that he had worked at Silent Moments Spa 2024. Oh, here we go. He was terminated from Massage Envy after multiple female clients complained he was touching them with his crotch, though Crawford claimed it was his lotion bottle, not his crotch, the documents state. I'm going to get back to that in a second. Crawford also told police he had been let go from Mood House Spa over a hygiene issue and from Nature Spa due to an employee complaint, though he said neither incident was sexually related, according to the affidavit. And that's it. With the hygiene issue, definitely weed. Some of my fellow peers recall like he would come into our school just reeking of weed. So hygiene issue is probably he was smoking a bunch of pot or something. Um, Yeah, the the firing over an employee complaint probably just wasn't getting along with someone. I don't know. Um, but it's crazy about this one with the massage and everything because he would talk about that in class. That's how cocky this motherfucker was. He literally used that as like an ethics example. He's like, "Oh yeah, I had one lady that she thought my penis brushed against her, but it was my lotion bottle, and it was all good. Like um, when she went to the front desk, she was like, "Oh, I'm not trying to get him in trouble or anything. I just want to make sure everything's." It's like such a bullshit story, right? Um, Obviously, people can tell the difference between you know a member and you know a bottle of lotion in a little holster bag. Like that's going to be a different feeling. But yeah, he would tell that story at school all the time. He's like, "Oh yeah, they thought it was that, but I wasn't doing anything wrong, bro." This motherfucker. We always knew he was kind of sleazy on the sleazeball side, but he was slick, right? He was slick. And guess what? You're slick for so long, eventually you're gonna slip and fall. I came up with that one today. I've uh, I've been talking to a couple of my former classmates about it. It's been all the actual rage. So he had affairs on his wife too. Um, that was like a normal thing. Um, hmm. You know what? I will add one thing to this story that you will not find on the internet because I'm one of the only people that knows about this. So we gotta have the big boy today because this is a lot, man. I knew a student at my school who he did show his dick to, and she wanted it. She was proud of it. Um, Mind you, at massage school you have to be over 18, so there's nothing with minors happening. It's just a violation, a severe violation of massage therapy code of conduct and ethics and all that, and violations against what the boards and all that govern for us. But yeah, this happened at the school, and she was working on him to get her clinical hours. You have to get a certain amount of clinical hours. I think it's 40 hours. So sometimes, if we're slow, our teachers will come in and let us work on them so we can get our hours done. And the way that she described it, it was basically like he was all smooth about it, and like, he made sure that she was comfortable with the idea and hinted at it and stuff. And she was a dumb, crazy psycho bitch, and she was down with it, of course. So she got to see his dick. I don't think they did anything, but I remember like after we graduated, like she was like when we like went out and partied and stuff, she was just bragging to the other girls about it. It's like, okay, dude, like bragging about, looks like Lil Wayne's uncle, like seeing that boy's schlong. I don't know what got into her because she was a pretty good looking girl, but I won't mention her name, even though she was a psycho too. She probably never got her license, honestly, because she flunked, had to retake classes and stuff, and yeah, there's some crazy people in our field, man. It comes with the territory, I guess, and this is why, because of motherfuckers like this, that we have to take ethics every time we renew our license. This is why we have to go through so much shit. Why we have to get our fingerprints done. All these things. I'm not mentioning the half of it, y'all, because it's too much of a headache to even remember all I had to go through. There was like 20 different requirements I had to check off, and it's all because of people like this touching inappropriately, or, God forbid, trying to record people or something. So, yeah. So if you haven't figured out already, this is why I make the videos that I do, okay? Massage has been so bastardized with crap like this. And that's why I roast people that do the sexual stuff, because, that's not real massage, okay? And what's the only thing that's worse than that is when real legitimate therapists like him end up going dirty with it and sneaking it. I mean, it's just terrible, And let me tell you something else that Gerard Crawford said in our class. He was talking about, man, in the black community, we got a problem with massage in our like TV shows, on black TV shows and movies. Like they make it like a sexual thing. So like I'm trying to be one of those that like shows that's not true and stuff. You see how full of shit this guy was? Like it's insane. Like he made this whole self-justified fake persona that like, oh yeah, he's a good ethical guy, he's not doing anything wrong. Nah, dude, he was, oh yeah, dude, I'm sure you're the one that's gonna change the black community with your moral high ground. Yeah. Okay, well, that's it for this video. Thanks for sticking around to the end. I really appreciate it. And I never thought I'd be making a video about one of my teacher assistants in school um, going to jail for a felony. We got good people in there now. And honestly, I didn't really like the teacher that he was a TA for either. Like she was just a bitch. Anyways, yeah. So, future osteopath, we'll see you later. Don't be secretly recording people. Goodbye.